in today's video.
Hey guys, I don't know when I'm coming back, but I'll see you when I get back. Part of me doesn't do that because is it the better of two evils to be like, yeah, I don't feel like making videos right now. I just want to be around my family and go to Evo and just hang out.
They don't know you. He's a regular guy. All your content creators are regular people. You need to start respecting their boundaries and stop making their reputation look worse by talking for them. You say things that make it worse for them. So
Samurai, stand up! Trying times for the samurai community. I tell you, we ain't never been through so much in such little time before. Honestly, we've had a pretty smooth ride this entire time. We had a few stuff here and there, but this past couple months, I mean, this entire year, honestly, how many times have I been canceled in this year alone? It sucks, really. I mean, as a community, this is like the first time that it's like drama over here, drama over here, drama over here, drama over here. I've recorded so many videos. Every time I record something, something else happens. This becomes outdated. This thing gets debunked. I go over here. As a community, I know y'all are tired. I'm tired. We're all tired. I'm tired. And I think at the core, what's happening is a lot of people are forgetting that I am a regular guy. I would like to, as the shogun of this community, right, take the first slice of the blame pie. Accountability pie, give it to me. I'm taking that first slice, owning up to the things that I've done poorly for you guys. I think at the top of that list is communication. Can we all agree with that? My communication is trash, has been trash this entire time, but I think recently, especially with everything that's been happening, my weakness is being amplified. You know, we got strengths and weaknesses on this channel, and communication has always been a weakness. With drama, with controversy, and everything in between, communication is, you know, if that's a strong suit, then you can kind of navigate through these things a lot easier. And I don't want y'all to take it personal, like it's just a samurai thing or a YouTube thing where my communication just sucks here. No, it sucks everywhere. But this is a time where we all need to lock in. As a community, right? If we can't go through hard times together, are we really a community? Kendrick has this line that I've been thinking about for months. When stuff hits the fan, are you still a fan? That's like the mantra right now. If we can't go through hard times together, I don't want it. I don't want it. Inconsistency. I think we can all agree I probably got the poorest on this platform. Again, nothing new to anybody that's been here for, I would say, longer than a couple months. But another weakness of mine that has been exacerbated by ongoing events. Now, even with low consistency, with good communication, you could still kind of balance out. But when both are poor, now the community is in an uproar. I don't have Twitter, TikTok, or Instagram on my phone at all. So yesterday, my boy JD sent me a voice note. He's like, bro, I'm seeing all this going on. Like, you know, I just want to say, man, don't worry about it. You know, people be parasocial, blah, 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 blah. So that got me curious. I'm like, oh, what's happening now? I re-download TikTok. Worst mistake. No. Actually, I think it was really good. I think it was really good to get a pulse of where the community is at. Because again, I'm a regular guy, but we're going to get back to that. I want y'all to understand that's going to be the central theme of this video. I go on TikTok and people are slam dunking on me, deservedly so. Poor communication, poor consistency, takes advantage of his fans, only does it for money, only promoting monsters we make. You know, reading that stuff, it like triggers me. I want to respond. It's easy to get like mad and like, you know, get online and crash out. But on the other hand, I can see it from your point of view. I can. It's all my own doing, right? People can only make certain claims. Other claims are baseless, like he only does it for money. If I only was doing it for money, I'd be posting every day trying to make as much money as I can. For the 12 millionth time, I don't need money anymore. I'm doing this for the love of the game. I don't have to upload anymore, ever again. And I will live great, God willing, for the rest of my life financially. But other claims, I can see it from your point of view. And that's why I got to eat this blame pie, this accountability pie. I got to be the one to take the first slice as the shogun of the community. I have failed you. And it's as simple as me just being a better communicator. Hey guys, I don't know when I'm coming back, but I'll see you when I get back. Part of me doesn't do that because is it the better of two evils to be like, yeah, I don't feel like making videos right now. I just want to be around my family and go to Evo and just hang out. So I'll be back when I'm back. Love y'all. Or disappear and come back and be like, yeah, I was doing stuff. You know, I think everybody's going to pick the first one. But yeah, I should probably just start doing that. That's the first chunk of this video. Acknowledging my failures to the community. I see you. I hear you. And I think me saying this, it's going to be an active summer and a lot of like broken promises, a lot of saying stuff and not following through it was always inevitable that it was going to catch up. But I think now is like put up or shut up season. I was doing the math. We got 117 days left of 2025. I've done 25. This is going to be number 26 videos so far. If we're going to reach 100 videos, which we will, God willing, that's going to mean more to me than to you guys in some weird selfish way, because it will be me following through with something that I say on this channel regarding you guys. There's been so much Resident Evil. I mean, look how long it took for Village to come out. But I was there every time where I was like, yeah, guys, I'm working on Village. And yeah, I was having Elgato problems, computer problems, so many problems. Getting that video was definitely the hardest thing I've ever uploaded on this channel. But still, it's like, it shouldn't have taken that long. It shouldn't have been such a poor communicated thing. It was just indicative of how I've run my channel since like 2017, honestly. It's time for me to put up or shut up with this 100 upload stuff. And then we can have another conversation if and when I meet that goal. Now I want to talk about the samurai community. The samurai community. I don't like seeing you guys turn into a cult. Listen, I'm a fallible human being. I make mistakes. I suck at sometimes at some things. Don't fight for me. Don't battle for me. I don't need you to do that. The samurai community, I feel, is still one of the greatest communities and has the potential to even be the best community, but I gotta put an asterisk on there. Y'all are the greatest community when you are moving how you're supposed to be moving. And before I dive into some examples, I really want to just retouch on the point of I'm just a regular guy. Who am I that you're battling online or defending, or who am I? I'm just a regular guy. So I prepared some things just to, like, you know, drive home the point that I'm just a regular guy. This is just a list of regular guy stuff, regular human guy stuff that I've done that I would like to share with you all. I've stolen before. I've cussed before. I say the word again. I've hurt people. I've been hurt by people. I've lied about things. Oh, this one's good. I can be selfish. I've hated. I've loved. Oh, I think this one's really going to resonate with you guys. I've broken promises. And that's just, you know, a few things that I think people need to be reminded of. I'm a regular guy. All those things. And I'm sorry about those things. And I've tried to do better because of those things, because of those experiences. And God has still granted me you guys. Could you believe that? Could you believe that all that horrible, deplorable stuff that I've read on that paper, I'm still here with 22 million people waiting for me on my next upload? So if you're looking for, a little bit of hope and optimism, there you go. Like, if I've done all that, how much more could you have? Or someone, I know it's the internet. Everybody likes to act like they're the purist and that they've never done anything, when at least I'm up here like been for years talking about how I don't deserve this community and you guys have blessed me so much. Again, I'm just a regular guy. I'm a regular dude. I really wanted to get into that because the community has forgotten that. I despise how important I am to so many people. I don't know how that might hit for you. I don't understand. I mean, logically, it makes sense. It's someone that you see online, you watch all their stuff, you kind of form, dare I say, a parasocial, or maybe not even parasocial. Maybe you just kind of subconsciously begin to depend on this person. Man, I really started all of this video stuff because I liked gameplays. I liked doing skits and sketches. And I've talked about how Indie Titan Lady all the way back in 07, 08, 09 inspired me to pick up a camera and be on YouTube and watching Philip DeFranco, watching all these OGs, and never in my wildest dreams that I think I would make it to where we are today, where if they gave out a diamond play button for every 10 million subscribers, we would have 2. Never did I ever think. On the other hand, with the way that I am built and the way that I know a lot of people see it when you come up to me in public, the way that I am built, I hate the spotlight. I hate that. It's so contrary to what the situation is, to how big this community is. But I despise being important to so many people, or not even important, whatever I am, where I wish so much to be a regular guy that now, going in public, I have to plan everything. I have to think about these things. It comes with the territory. Please don't misconstrue this with me complaining and whining about anything. I'm just having a heart to heart with you. I'm letting you know where I'm at because I feel like it's been a while. Anyways, it's different. And if I could go back and talk to myself, hey, Cory, you're about to blow up on YouTube. I don't know if you know that, but this might be the time where if you want to do the whole dream thing where you don't show your face so you can still, go out in public and, be with your family and not have to think and, deal with all of that. Now's the time. And you know what? I might have done that. I might have been like, yeah, you know what? I don't think I want to show my face because there's just that trade is a high price. It's really high. You really don't understand unless you're walking in these shoes that everything is affected by being a public figure, going out in public, people trying to be weird and come to your house, look up your information, make up stuff. It's all of it together. So my gripes with the community aren't that you guys love me too much, or if we're going to have a community this big, it has to run a certain way. And again, I'm on record checking y'all about being parasocial. I mean, look, we had my arch nemesis Dante crashing out about our community. We kind of got like a Goku Vegeta thing going where like when all of this was happening and I saw his reaction, I was like, oh, he cares. And then like A week later, he's like, I hate the community. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, that sounds about right. At the size that we are, and not even, it's not even the size, it's our behavior, right? Our community could be 10 people and our community could be 100 million people. But if the behavior is solid, then it's solid. Y'all have harassed people on my behalf. Y'all have made edits of people defending me. Y'all have called people out of their names on my behalf. Y'all have done cringy things that reflect poorly on the rest of us. And it's even gotten to the point where there's levels to this, right? There could be someone that's actually a Cory Kenshin hater that makes an account, top Cory Kenshin fan, and deliberately antagonizes other people just so it's justified that, oh yeah, Cory Kenshin's community is so toxic. I've literally seen that. And because so many of you guys are young, because like, you know, and it's not all of our community that's young. Make no mistake. People come up to me, teens, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s. To the people that are truly here just to support, rock out with me, do not engage, especially on my behalf. Don't be negative online. Don't do it. What do you gain? Who am I that you're fighting and battling? God will do that for me. And plus, you don't know me personally. So let me deal with the things that I need to deal with. I want the community to just be positive. And it's 22 million of y'all. I cannot control y'all. This whole narrative of, oh, I just let stuff rock. Oh, I condone my community harassing people and I never say anything. I never check my community. Bogus. Bull. I got 1,700 videos. I'm not about to pull up every time I checked my community saying that y'all need to relax. Y'all need to not be parasocial. Y'all need to stop harassing people. Y'all need to. So every time my community is acting out, I got to come up in here, guys, don't do that. Hey, don't do that. That's wrong, guys. Don't do that. People that have been here could literally point, hey, look at this. Is this Cory not checking the community? Is this Cory not calling out the nonsense that's happening? There's so many times I'm on record with it, okay? So let's cease this nonsense of I'm just chilling. I don't say anything. Yeah, okay. I need y'all to tighten up. Especially when times are crazy like they are now. I need y'all to tighten up. If you see stuff online, don't engage. And it's I don't mean like people having fair criticisms of me. Like the stuff that I saw on TikTok. That's a fair criticism. That's not like somebody coming up here trying to tear me down. That's like, hey, you know, I wish Cory didn't break promises and I wish this, and that. That's called your community holding you accountable. And that's fair game. If I say something and it doesn't happen, hold me accountable all day. That's not what I'm talking about here. I'm talking about people coming on the internet with bull crap. Full stop. Now, we've already been talking for a while. Everybody take a break. Matter of fact, I'm going to grab a water because we still got a lot to go through. And I'm throwing a gameplay at the end of it because I feel like it's been a while. And this is video number 26. Let me grab a water, stew on some of the things that I've talked about so far, absorb it, digest it, all of that. I'll be right back. What's the theme of the video? Let's see if everyone's been paying attention. I'm just a regular guy. Now, I want to briefly talk about the panda situation. If you thought I was going to come on here and air out all my public stuff and give you guys tea and, oh, she did this and I did this, but she did that and, oh, I did. You clearly haven't been watching me very long. This is another part that I've already recorded, so I'm going to splice it here. Next, I want to talk about the panda situation. Number 1. Number 2, here's proof that I had already apologized to her over 5 years ago. Coincidentally enough, this is in the exact same text message that she herself cropped when all of this started. But you've gone on to hit me up multiple times. Now, I would like to apologize for the video that she uploaded where I made a very insensitive attempt at humor. I cringed extremely hard looking at myself from 8 years ago, but what I was talking about was something that should never be joked about. To my community, leave her alone. Don't bother her. Don't bother anybody. Keep it about the gameplays. Keep it about the videos. Do not harass anybody. I want to talk about what I've been up to, you know, instead of the Five Nights at Freddy's marathon summer that I said was going to happen. Channel is about to get real active. Real active. Gotta stop doing that. But before that, just a little quick refresher. What's the main theme of this video? I'm just a regular guy. Please don't take this as patronizing or trying to like be condescending. I'm not. I'm genuinely just trying to remind everybody that I'm just a regular guy. I like playing video games. I like recording myself playing video games. And I love making YouTube videos. So even if I might despise, that might be a strong word, being important or mattering to so many people, I think that's triumphed by my love for making YouTube videos. Understand, I've been making videos since 2009. I got 1,700 videos, all shot, recorded, and edited by me. I've put my life into this. This is my craft. All my life energy, my time, my hundreds and thousands of hours and tens of thousands of hours of editing has been for the love of the game. I could have retired already. And a lot of people say I should have retired. You know, hey, bro getting canceled every week, man. I wish he just retired when he said he was going to do it. Hindsight's 2020, right? Even knowing if I knew all this stuff was going to happen in the big 25, would I have retired? No, my communication, I would have made sure my communication was on point to, you know, prepare for all of this. But I'm going to be making videos until I'm gone, until God calls me home. Even if I fall off and, you know, YouTubers rise and fall, YouTubers come and go. I never did this for the numbers. I never did this to have a bazillion subscribers. Yeah, I set out goals for myself because I feel like goals motivate. Goals bring out the best, but that's not why I'm here. I'm here for the love of the game. And I love the community when it's positive. I love seeing y'all be in the comments. Oh, this part made me die laughing. Oh, I had to rewind this part so many times. Oh, Cory, you know, I appreciate you. You made my day better. Oh, Cory, I watch these videos with my daughter. This has been a great bonding activity for us. Cory, you know, I'm in college and your videos, you know, I got midterms coming up and your videos have been the only thing keeping me sane. Cory. Hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands of these messages I've gotten. That's why I do this. That's why I'm still here. Maximizing my positive footprint before I leave this planet. That's all I'm really concerned about, to be honest. Before we move on, what's the main theme of this video? I'm just a regular guy, and I should be treated as such. Please don't revere me. Please do not idolize me. Please do not. Honestly, I don't even want y'all to look up to me. Sure, I want to be a positive role model. I want to be somebody that can inspire. That's all. That's all. You want to follow somebody, follow God. I tell myself, you know, who do you think you are? Like, I really check myself. Like, it doesn't matter how many people are talking about you online. It doesn't matter. If they're saying good things, if they're saying bad things, you are still Cory. Born in Detroit, Michigan, grew up, went to Willow Run High School, went to MSU after that. You had friends and relationships all throughout the way.
Oh, yeah, the course too. We about to get on that. Yeah, it's about to be tight.
Transferred to U of M, had a very difficult time, dropped out of college, got an apartment, started doing YouTube videos, you know, really going through and grounding myself and to make sure I remember that this is literally just about a guy making YouTube videos out of one of his spare bedrooms. I just play video games and upload it to the internet. That's it. That's all. Now I got to get to work because we have a goal to hit.
Look, gotta hand it to Cory. Now, I really want to get this over and hammer the point home, ladies and gentlemen. You gotta give it to Cory for this one. He took accountability for many things that no gamer would ever take accountability for. But before we get started and really lock into this conversation, I really want to get a drink of water because this is going to be a lot. This time, you know, I always ended at 2:47, longest video, you know, but this has got to be talked about. This has got to be talked about. Okay, after a break on time and on the video, let's get straight into it and jump into the panda situation. So, ladies and gentlemen, she was right. Regardless of how you feel or want to talk shit about, she was right the entire time. Now, the reason why I say that she is right is because he revealed the text himself. So they weren't fabricated, they are not fake, not made up by her. But I believe his sheer disappointment is with the samurai community as a whole. I was very disappointed myself. Look, if you hear someone saying that shit, to me, I was personally disgusted. I don't think you should say something like that. When I saw that clip of him saying that shit, I'm sorry, you can play the blackmail game all you want. You could say it's blackmail, say a bunch of random bullshit, but at the end of the day, that wasn't cool of what he said. But see, the thing is, unlike the rest of the nice guy gamers here, what's the one thing he did? He owned up to it. He said he was in the wrong. He took accountability. And you guys need to learn from Cory. Personally, I feel like you need to learn. Because one thing that Foreign Fridays pointed out is a lot of you want to commit heinous acts. He's not wrong about that. I'm sorry, I believe a portion of nice guy gamers, a huge portion at that, will want to commit all sorts of fuckery. If they could get away with sexual assault, they would totally do it twice over. And they would not feel bad for doing it. This is how you take accountability. This man is out here showing you that she is right. And he did some messed up things. When you look past this, it makes you kind of look like a very bad person when you look past it. It's a messed up thing. That's his real account. It's not made up. So all these CoryxKenshin fanboys, you look dumb as shit. I'm going to say that right now. As a person who is still a fan of Cory, I knew some part of me, I knew that he would own up to it. I didn't believe he was going to be completely silent about it. I don't believe that. And he proved his point. He was not completely silent about it. You guys need to learn from CoryxKenshin as to how to be an actual good human being. You guys immediately assumed woman and belief of making shit up. That's how you were operating. I don't even think you realized that's how you were operating. Everyone was getting on this trend saying that he beat the allegations. No, he didn't. He didn't have to beat allegations. He didn't have to do anything. All he did was simply own up. So when these fake clickbait interaction rage bait videos to say, you know, he beat the allegations, he just wanted to own up and get out of his comforting spot. He didn't want to keep doing the same shit, allowing you guys to talk for him. In fact, as far as I'm concerned, you made it worse for him. Now you heard it from the man himself. Don't do it again. He was being very polite, but knowing Nice Guy Gamers, low IQ brain moment, smooth brain moment is about to be in action, and they're still gonna do it again, even though he himself has told you don't do it again, knowing you're going to do it again instinctively. Now, no, I gave I guess I could say an attempt to be neutral. I will say that I definitely judged him based on religion, because a lot of people, which you have to really understand from my perspective, is a lot of people like to utilize religion as a crutch because, sorry, I'm going to be one of those people. Sorry, but there's no hate like Christian love. And because it's Christianity, I can't really respect it. Now, however, I respect and idolize the figure known as Jesus Christ, who they respect. However, I don't respect his group. I don't like them. I never will, because today's modern Christians will support things that they shouldn't, and it's nothing more than a trend now to be a Christian and not really something that I'm legitimately caring about. It's just, well, if this makes me look good in front of the public eye, no one's going to judge me at all. That's what Christianity is in modern times. I don't deal with Christianity anymore. I'm fine with the figure that they idolize. However, you guys don't follow it. That's it. So it's all just, I don't even like using this word, but I might as well say it. An aesthetic. It's an aesthetic now. It's a trend to look like you're Christian, but you never follow the rules. So, yeah. So, no more of that. And one thing he also addressed was that he is a regular guy. Video title says he's a regular guy. So that means all you people having a parasocial weird-ass relationship with him need to stop doing that. But it seems like it might not stop, judging by how people were reacting to the allegations. I'm going to call it quote-unquote allegations. It's not really allegations anymore. It's been confirmed. Yeah. Look, and many of you, I'll say young niggas, I understand you're young. But for his sake and for his public figure, respectfully, please don't do that again. Don't ever do that again. He doesn't need you talking for him. You heard it from him himself. He does not need you talking for him. Your purpose for talking for him is because you have some sort of other malicious intentions behind your words. You're not out for his good anyway. Let's be real. Like, you see certain content creators get away with shit and you feel like you got to do it. Once again, that was something that Foreign Friday said. I agreed with, because a lot of people definitely want to get away with a lot of demonic ass shit. But No point in getting into that because you can already hear the hate coming from 3 miles away. I feel like this was probably the best video to like make an apology. I feel like every YouTuber should just learn how to do exactly what he did without the it's wrong though, or it's his fault, or making it tit for tat. Just straight up own up to it, man. No tit for tats, none of that shit. No 50-50s. Just straight up own up to it. That's it. And it's just like I look at this guy and he's being genuine about this. He showed the pictures to you. I just feel like everyone needs to have a reality check and a self-awareness check of how they act around creators. They don't know you. He's a regular guy. All your content creators are regular people. You need to start respecting their boundaries and stop making their reputation look worse by talking for them. You say things that make it worse for them. So please use your brain and realize you gotta stop. He's not in deep need for your assistance or your made up so-called justification for assistance when you're not doing anything. You're just making it worse for him. Cory, this was the best accountability or YouTube apology video ever in years. No one has done it on the way you do it. You owned up to it, understood the importance of what's going on. You didn't try to, joke around and play it off and act like things are just made up and all this shit. You just did the thing that many would never do and intentionally would ignore. But everyone in this, community will say they would totally own up to it, which is a damn near a lie. You would not totally own up to it. You would sit there and make everything a tit for tat, saying they started first, so that's why I retaliated with something else, blah, blah, blah. I've always been a fan of you since 2017 when I was in high school. I haven't stopped since. I was a bit mad at you for certain comments, and then, what she revealed. I was more likely disappointed, but you're definitely a changed man for sure. I think you've always been a changed man. I just never realized it growing up. I do not. Once more, I am not one of these fans on a level that I just idolize this dude, but he's one of the prime examples of learning from him to make a fan base, content, and everything. But I would say the Rad is the sole reason why I kind of started YouTube. It's kind of my encouragement. Just saying. But y'all need to remember, this will be the best YouTube apology video ever, or more likely the best YouTube apology video addressing the internet video ever to be known in years. No YouTuber would do this. Every YouTuber would lie, make it a 50-50, as I repeated before, and repeat the same sentences and just keep the point going to the point. It's not really a point anymore. It's just I'm trying to deflect the blame onto that person because they said this and that. So, yeah. Guys and girls, samurai, remember what he said. Respect the man, follow orders. That's how I'm going to do it for now on. Any sort of, you know, stuff like that, I'm not going to entertain it. In fact, as far as I'm concerned, no reacting to it too. Even if, you know, a certain person I had to react to it through him, but I'm not going to do it again. Anything to do with CoryxKenshin in general it's a done deal. Because it makes sense. I'm giving something the reaction it needs when it's completely probably bull and interaction farming at its finest. So I'm not going to ever give in to anything that has to do with this man ever again. And if I do, it's through a statement, through a community note, and that's about it. I'm going to be very neutral with the situation. No more playing sides, though. I'll tell you that much. All right. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.
Hi, I'm Lucy Christian. I am the voice of Ochako Uraraka, and you should subscribe to Neusxanity's channel. Peace out!